The MAGA Doctrine, The Only Ideas That Will Win the Future by Charlie Kirk. About the author. Charlie Kirk is the founder and president of Turning Point USA, the largest and fastest growing conservative youth activist organization in the country with over 250,000 student members, over 150 full-time staff, and a presence on over 1,500 high school and college campuses nationwide. Charlie is also the chairman of Students for Trump, which aims to activate 1 million new college voters on campuses in battleground states in the lead up to the 2020 presidential election. His social media reaches over 100 million people per month, and according to Axios, his is one of the top 10 most engaged Twitter handles in the world. He is also the host of The Charlie Kirk Show, which regularly ranks among the top news shows on Apple Podcast charts. Read the description below this video to get the link or to buy this book. These are the negative reviews of this book's readers. Listen carefully before you decide to buy this book. Reviewer number 1, Disney Denizen. Your brain will scream. I don't know what was funnier, or having the Trump-supporting author slam coastal billionaires, or the cover photo of Trump hugging the U.S. flag. If this were a book of humor, it would be funny. BU graduate AOC is the bartender we elected to Congress. But it's not a book of humor. As I read, I just had this growing sickening feeling in the pit of my stomach. The author likely really believes all this hatred he is vehemently spewing. When I read words such as even members of his own party continue to misunderstand the permanence of the change among the base, the author spoke to my deepest fears. What this book is allegedly about, when the two political parties stop listening to the people and the people win anyway. W.E. will explore two key ideas. The first is the false claim that Trump's political base is not forward-thinking. He second, deeper idea here, that the giant, lumbering institutions, from the deep state to the New York Times, are the ones not well prepared for the future. What is the MAGA doctrine? Bigger is not always better. The role of government should be one important reason to offer a defense of the MAGA doctrine as Donald Trump faces re-election is that if those of us who support him do not make our case, our political opponents will not hesitate to explain the MAGA doctrine for us. We know what their description of our philosophy will be: Trump supporters are racist. Trump himself is a fascist. Trump's policies fly in the face of common sense and shred the Constitution. Nailed it. I'll give him this, he's pretty much an equal opportunity offender. Bottom line, well written, but a book absolutely no one will like but Trump's MAGA happy base. Most emphatically cannot recommend. Reviewer number 2, A Car. Freedom or indoctrination? Do you think the author is really talking about your freedom when he tells you there is only one right way? Or is he telling you to fall in line? Reviewer number 3, RESJR, A Book of Lies and Hate. There are no facts in here, just stuff with zero credibility, or storyline and no truth. Reviewer number 4, Tyler Welker. Please don't write a book on public policy if you're not going to include citations or sources. I've followed the author extensively on Twitter. Charlie Kirk seems to pride himself as being a successful creator of TPUSA, as he absolutely should be. Bravo on your accomplishment, and over-the-top Trump loyalist, but the book is chocked full of misinformation, cherry-picking data, and inflating President Trump and Jr. as these saints who saved democracy somehow, because MAGA? I'm not sure what I expected when purchasing the book, but it's quite on par with his tweets. There isn't a single source, a lack of overall coherency mingled with Trump this, Trump that. This book, on brand, misconstrues conservative, scary words such as socialism and immigration, with already debunked information. I actually laughed on page 17 when his first point on the list of Trump accomplishments was that the Dow was flat for 2 years before Trump, but ironically the Dow today, the 4th of March 2020, will close 70 points above January 2018. I think the part that triggers me the most about this book is the lack of resources, plethora of typos, and lower-level high school reading level it's written in, but since many of Trump's supporters are uneducated white males, I could see why the book reads as it does. If you're looking for a book that is intellectually honest, this isn't it. If you're looking to feel good about Trump's accomplishments throughout his life, many true, more false, most misleading, while overtly ignoring the mounting failures the Trump name and family are tied to, casinos and many other real estate projects, charities in NY, and my favorite, Trump steaks, lol, this is the book for you. A quote, from the first page, in fact, Donald Trump may be the first president in any of our lifetimes who doesn't periodically take to the bully pulpit to tell us how to live our lives. MAGA Doctrine, C. Kirk. 2020. P.X. Preface. And with that I leave you an example of pure delusion the Charlie Kirk faces. Reviewer number 5, Leon Toller. Your young politicians are fighting on Amazon time. If this is indicative of what's to come, I pray for humanity. Reviewer number 6, Jasimus. Are you a moron? This might be for you. Ever wanted a kleptocracy? How about a cult that lets you betray your country all while justifying your own petty fears? Read this book if you are the opposite of a good American. Reviewer number 7, Justin LaPlante. Another biased tome of lies and hatred. Or the other people are willing to go in this chapter after chapter of non sequiturs, assumptive reasoning, straw man arguments and plain bigotry written into a sloppy love letter to what is now the most failed presidency in American history, the administration of Donald J. Trump. Reviewer number 8, Ben Sanderson. It's fake news, requires a first-grade reading level, full of lies, and honestly might as well bought Mein Kampf because it's full of hate. Reviewer number 9, Amanda. Terrible book, I accidentally threw up while reading this book, and although it blocked all of the words on the page, it improved the quality of the book significantly. Reviewer number 10, Stephen Resnick. Brainwashed hack, this is exactly what happens when someone is brainwashed. There's nothing redeeming about this book, doesn't even make a good paperweight. Avoid at all costs. Reviewer number 11, James T. Roth. Charlie Kirk is losing. The author comes off as a dishonest grift artist with an inconsistent worldview and a questionable motive. Acting as gatekeeper of the conservative movement, the author seems to prevent new, challenging questions to be asked of him and his group. Let it be known that the author has shown in the past that he does not wish to engage in ideas that go against the wishes of his millionaire donors. This book was written in bad faith and does not deserve to grace the bookshelves of boomers. Reviewer number 12, Victor Hernandez. Hard pass, Charlie should not be writing books, but will be a great read if you are a MAGA boomer. Other than that it's just a bunch of ramble. Reviewer number 13, Noam Ben-Ami. Anyone not sickened by the photo on the cover will be sickened by the crypto-fascist, delusional contents of this pile of trash. Books customer. Reviews on Amazon.com. Product details. Hardcover, 256 pages. Publisher, Broadside Books, March 3, 2020. Language, English. ISBN 10-0062974688. ISBN 13-978-0062974686. Product dimensions, 6 by 0.9 by 9 inches. Shipping weight, 14.1 ounces. Read the description below this video to get the link order to buy this book.